So when I first saw this modality, I don't even quite remember how I landed on it somehow. As soon as I was hearing about it, I was like, oh, I'm supposed to do this. There was just like this instant kind of knowing that this was a thread to follow. And the way that it called to me the most is I have a lot of chronic health issues and I've been trying to navigate the health system for a really long time. And no one seemed to ever have answers for me. And so for me, it was like, oh, I can actually take my health into my own hands. And there was something about that that really spoke to me. But what I have found in this journey is a lot of the last couple of years of using this modality has really been about clearing trauma and emotions for me. And it's felt like that's kind of been like the foundation layer for me to even like get to the health stuff. But it's been really profound how much more myself I feel, how much stronger I feel, more capacity to really like be with myself. And I'm also a clinical EFT practitioner. So I've actually been combining this and sacred light to work with clients. And so that's also been mostly focused on like trauma and emotions. But it's been really beautiful because it's such a flexible modality because you can use it on anything once you're attuned. And so I've really enjoyed the flexibility that I can bring it in with pretty much anything. And it's just been really again, like this word empowering, it's like I can do this. I don't have to always go back to Kimberly or another healer to figure out how to do this thing. I have the ability to do it myself. And I will say in the last like 4 months or so, I've finally started working with the kits much more for myself, health wise. And I'm still working through a lot of layers of my chronic stuff. But just in the last few weeks alone, I've had some pretty profound things. One of them being I started getting the cyst on a salivary gland in my mouth. And it was something that's not supposed to be able to go away on its own. You're supposed to actually have it like surgically removed. And after 3 days of running healing on it, it went away, just like completely gone.
Love it.
Um, and then a couple weeks ago, my hearing just like started going in my ear and just like out of nowhere. And I was getting a little scared. But I ran healing on it for 2 days. And again, just completely back to normal. And then Friday, just a couple days ago, I have POTS. And so oftentimes I get very dizzy and have fainting spells. But this was next level to where I was afraid to stand up. I was afraid to even like sit up. I was having to like lay down all day. And I was actually signed up to go to a dance workshop that night. And so I was a little upset of like, I've already paid for this. I really want to go. And so I pulled out the kits, and within a couple hours, I just had like 7 allergies to clear. Within a couple hours, I went to the dance workshop. I had a great time. And the next, I guess yesterday, I had one small episode, but that was it. I ran the healings again, and I haven't had an issue.
I love
So I
it.
went from like thinking I needed to go to the hospital to being able to do a dance workshop in 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. That's really cool. And you got to go to your event you paid for yourself. That's awesome too.
Yes.
Wow, Jordan, I love that you're here and that you're sharing and that, you're feeling that deep level of support with these tools. And I love how you spoke to how they integrate so well with other healing um, work that you're doing out there in the world, which I hear that a lot of different types of practitioners, different modalities um, integrate this right in to their practice. And then boom, another level of results for their clients, right? So,
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely takes the EFT work to a much deeper level. And I found it's really great because with EFT, there's a lot of science and measurement behind it, but it's very specific.
yeah.
And what I love is about bringing in the energy healing tools, it just brings it to such a deeper level. So we take this like measured specificity and then we get to this like broader, deeper experience that then we can widen out. So it's been a really beautiful way to combine the two.